Tundra needs lanes to go well. They're still in this by all means, but they need tempo, and they can't allow Liquid to just play a chill game.
Able to get some good grabs of the creep waves as well. Get it deep behind the tower for the meet-up. As mid lane 9, he's going in. He's going to have another nuke in a few seconds. If he lands this... Oh, and he does! Ooh. And he does. He's got it. 9 with the first blood. I mean, that very nicely done there. I thought Quakefer might be able to sort of sidestep it, but 9, he was in his head. Up top. They are going to be able to get Insania. Can they get Boxy as well? Skeeter's going to run him down, and he's going to hold his ground with the crush, but the swipes are stacking up. And, okay, sprints back up. There's the Earthshock. Oh, it's a little too deep, though. They'll hold back. They won't dive any further. But nonetheless, a kill for the two of them on that top lane.
When you get denies, obviously it's half XP, so when he misses 6 creeps like that, it's basically 12 denies.
Or Biver. He might just go down here. Snowball in play. Able to close the gap there and catch the two of them a little away from the lane, and Biver in a bit of a scary position. Mid lane Insania. And still, though, they've got fully positioned support. Svarta here as well. Quakefer's trying to head over. And he's not going to be able to make it. And he is very, very dead. I mean, you can't run from that, Brian. Solarpine and Inkswell.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen an Inkswell Coddle gank.
I mean, yeah. If no one's happy to find it, then something's probably gone wrong with the draft.
Yeah, you probably have a 5 carry TK draft.
I mean, that happens. Bottom lane. Good movement here from 9. Perfect time to roam there. As the focus from Liquid is around this mid, they're trying to get in onto Fada. There's going to be TP reactions coming in. Fada will go down. Quakefer, he wants to commit it, but the Exorcism takes a huge stroke of fate to the face, though, as Quakefer is got to keep to the edge here. He can't commit with the Siphon. Skeeter's on top of him. Quakefer blocked in by the Fisher from Biver, and he can't get out. Enchant Tunnel, Quakefer is running. Can he escape? There's another slow with the Earthshock. Tiger coming in with a snowball, but Skeeter's able to get in. The final hit takes down Quakefer. Skeeter will fall. But a defense from Tundra comes into play, and that's the first Exorcism down the drain, and the tier 1 kept very healthy. Yeah, it's Boxy. He's a scary man when he gets a good start. Bottom lane, Mickey and Tiger sees an opportunity to move in and take down 33. They'll get the kill.
Looks like Liquid's looking to counter-rotate on this Beastmaster pressure here.
Yeah, they need to protect Mickey. Shots out to Biver. They're going to start things onto the Shaker, but the Inkswell and the Phantom Embrace is out. Dropping the slam as well to make sure that Tiger can't get anything else out onto Biver. As he'll keep himself alive, take down the Shaker, and now, yeah, Mickey's going to have to slowly move away from this bottom half of the map with the 3 of them down here. See what they can find. They'll take 9 or Skeeter. They're the big ones. 9 would be the dream target. They know that he's building up towards the Eagle Song for his E-Blade. They can slow that down. It's going to make their game a whole lot easier. 33, they'll settle for him. He's going to show. He's nice and easy to kill. They know that there's going to be no time for any sort of backup to come into play. And of course, with the Corrosive and the Boris Punch. Yeah, he's still a little vulnerable if Tundra's able to set up onto him. Fodder starting to lay down the blast. They're keeping their distance here. Maybe want to get the setup onto Insania. Soulbind down, into the stroke of fate. Boxy tries to jump in, but he misses the crush. He's not able to find an initial target. Tries to turn towards 9, but now he's got to run. Raw down onto Insania. The summon's still out as the Necro Book beats through the Rubik. The tower will go down, but now Tiger's in trouble as well. He cannot escape from this. He'll try and shard his way to safety, but can't quite get the angle. Go back for this time. Of course, it used to be incredibly popular, and then it sort of fell off with the change to Earthshot. Bottom lane, oh no! Biver's going to get dragged into this. I don't know if he wants to be here. He's just lost his trip in. His father will die. He is able to TP out there, but that got a little hairy for a second then. You know, you're not going to be able to sweep through camps with any other sort of item as quickly as you can with these two.
It makes him a good follow-up as well to the Earthshaker.
See if they can burst through Mickey. They can. Great jump from Biver, and even though he did have a bit of strength built up, it's a lot of burst here between Biver and 9.
Yeah, this game just looks so much simpler to play for the Dire squad.
They're ready to set up for another. Biver, he's in. Inkswell will catch Quakefer. Quakefer's going to look to turn it. Boxy jumps in. He gets a beautiful crush onto the 4 of them. He's trying to run them down, though. He's in. Another stun connected onto them all as 9 gets taken out. Quakefer's trying to bring him down, but 33 pops the Raw, and Skeeter will get the cleanup. Liquid trying their best to run back into them, but with sort of the deficit they have and and the item ahead that some of the heroes of Tundra have, they just couldn't quite win that fight. I mean, it's a good job they did turn it down, as Keeper the Light kind of a good hero at the moment. Doesn't really need a lot more strength than he has. And here we go, Boxy. Is he going to make the jump? He's going to get it in. He's able to get onto Skeeter and 33 at the backlines, but they're able to turn straight away. They move in onto Boxy. They'll get the E-Blade out onto Mickey. The Soulbind connecting Quakefer and Tiger for now. Skeeter committing with the BKB. Turns towards Tiger. Tiger, can he escape this? Mickey providing him safety here with the E-Blade. Keeping Tiger safe and alive. Boxy, he's heading back to join the rest of the team. They're trying to get out of here, Tundra. There's Boxy. He'll jump forward. He's been slowed down by the Necro Books. They've still got the Exorcism going. See if they can get anything out of this Boxy. He's got to be a little cautious. He bought back for this. Down to half HP. Biver still with the Echo Slam, good to go. They've got to be aware of this Shaker, ready for a jump in. As it will just be the two of them down and two of them buying back. Now Liquid know that a wrong move here could be very costly in this sort of game where Tundra are just able to be that more efficient with the farming of their carries. Skeeter now nearly 5k ahead of Mickey's Morph. And Quakefer, he's had enough. He's popping the ghost. He's shown his hand, though.
Book for 20. This is actually pretty important.
Let's see if Tundra can get in time. Biver, he's trying to set in there. Jump forward for Skeeter, but Roshan's down. Mickey's able to pick up the Aegis. Skeeter pops the BKB in the enrage, but he's stuck in the pit. He's surrounded by the fish here. Will be able to turn and take down Tiger. He tries to Earthshock his way out, but he cannot get over the wall. Skeeter's dead. As Liquid, they got the objectives. They did lose Boxy and Tiger, but they got what they came for. They got the Aegis on Mickey. They got the kill, and they managed to bring down Skeeter. There's Tiger. Trying to clear out mid. And looking pretty dead here. Yeah, Mickey can't do anything to save him. As the bug, the Phantom's Embrace, finishes him off.
Even more annoying to play against this hero.
Biver. He's going for the setup. Did start to get the strength being built up, though, on Mickey. Over to the side 9. Looking to go for Insania with the E-Blade. Mickey losing all his mana hits the Necro Books. 9 continuing to stay on top of Insania with the Phantom's Embrace into the Inkswell. They'll bring down the Rubik. See if they can get Mickey as well. Another slow with the Solar Bind. He's losing his HP fast as he's down the once. Boxy's going to be back up in a second. We'll see if he's able to get over to provide any safety for Mickey. As Mickey, he's instantly out. Great silence from Quakefer stops any further lockdown coming into play before Mickey can waveform to safety.
Yeah, it's just when you die once or twice early to Beastmaster, and he's on such a tightrope with that one, it's just hard to ever get your map control back as a carry player.
Biver. Quakefer's going to get in with the Yule setup. Now into the silence, but the Soul Bind's down in the Phantom Embrace. You're going to have Tiger going in aggressive underneath the tower, but Skeeter's there with the response. Takes Tiger apart immediately. Mickey tries to nuke down 9. 9, he's going to live as 33 is able to roll Mickey in place, and Skeeter is ready to chase. The bash is there on the first hit as they bring down Mickey. Liquid try to poke, but they lose the whole hand there. Insania's able to make it out, but 3 deaths. Quakefer also committing the ult, and Tundra, they're even seeing if they can chase down Quakefer, maybe find him. But nah, the blink out will keep Quakefer safe. Back in the live action here, Fada will end up dying in the mid. They're able to catch a Skeeter. He's in on a Boxy though. With the Abyssal Blade done, he can stay committed onto him. Yules. Quakefer able to actually save Boxy at the last moment. The Skeeter's now got to be a bit careful. Tiger, he's thinking about chasing this. Doesn't quite get the sharp block, but Quakefer's in with the Siphon. Soulbind and E-Blade down onto the 2 of them, though. Tundra's ready to turn. BKB's back up on Skeeter. Jump for it from Beaver. He's got the Echo Slam. Down onto Tiger and Quakefer. He takes them out. Mickey tries to get him, but 33's prepared with the Roar. Holds him in position. They turn and take him down, and they chase for more. Over to Insania. They kill off the 4.
And that's a Morphling illusion. That thing hits for 150% damage. That's like 400 damage.
Not much of a defense at all that they can offer, and tier 2's gone on the bottom lane as well. We'll see how much Tundra feel that they can get away with here. There's the mid, no question about it. That's 1 set gone. Already down bottom. Fada is trying to set up for Boxy. They bring him in, but Boxy out immediately. Knows that backup was going to be inbound.
The fact that Satanic got removed as an option for status resistance,
yeah,
it makes you, like, ease of execution and effectiveness of items like BKB just so much better. Seeing it more and more, and now that I'm seeing a 6th item Sanjin Yasha, that kind of tells me a lot.
They're in. Skeeter, he's found the jump straight away. Insania's out of the fight, buys back immediately. Tiger, he's been split for the rest of the team. Fisher down. follow-ups there from Boxy, though, in counter play as he commits over towards Fada. The Soulbind's out onto the two of them, and the angle's there for Skeeter to just start swiping through them all as he brings down Boxy. Tiger has to run. Mickey will be able to clean up the back lines as Mickey's able to burst through Biver, but they've lost Boxy, they've lost Quakefa. As Skeeter just picking up kill after kill, triple kill on the bear.
Just all feels so good.
They might find 33 here in the river. Boxy gets the jump in.
Okay. I think I was hearing Fogged earlier. Step 1 of 10, something like that.
Oh, Skeeter. Oh, he was thinking about going in on it. But he wants to play it safe. Boxy always been buffed up by the Inks for the snowball save. Tiger comes in. The Enrage has been popped. Buyback comes into play for 33. They turn with the Hex down on a Boxy. They bring him down. This Dark Portrait ends up killing off Insania there by 9. Mickey tries for the waveform TP, but Biver's in. Fisher and a slam to end Mickey's life and potentially the game here. 4 dead on Liquid. Quakefa, the last man standing, and they know it's over. GG is called. And Tundra Esports with what has, without a doubt, been a very impressive game on to this series, Brian.
Yeah, I don't think they're getting Keeper of the Light again.
I mean, Liquid's draft is a little 2019, but it is
Good, yeah.
It's really good. This is that Terrorblade's always been one of my favorite duo cores.
Yeah, he's got to be careful. He's not quite level 3 Insania, so he hasn't got the step up in damage on the nukes, but still, over towards mid-9. It's going to get caught out by Quakefa stun. He's able to find it, and Fairy Fire, is it enough? It's not. First blood for Liquid as moves are made by both teams around the mid lane. And not only securing the first blood, but also securing the chance for Quakefa to get that DD rune. It is going to go for the Yules first this game rather than the bot. So I guess just adding to, as you say, that kill threat that he's going to have once he has the Yules setup done as soon as possible.
Yeah, other than Batrider Lasso, they don't really have any reliable kill threat. So getting that early Yules would be nice, as they do end up diving the Wraith King. Surprised that actually worked out, as they both escaped narrowly.
Yeah, narrowly, bit of almost an understatement with how low they were. I mean, I guess this efficiency, it can't be matched. Bottom lane, Tiger is in on a Skeeter. There's 5 stacks of napalm on him. Skeeter's down again. Boxy, they're trying to get him, but he's out into the trees. He's going to be fine. Again, just these two causing many issues down bottom. And Tiger might not even be done yet. He's looking over towards Fada. Does he want to dive in for this? Fisher will stop him momentarily. Tiger's going in. He sees blood, and he'll be able to get it. He may die for this, but he's set up for the kill onto Fada, onto Biver. 9 comes in with a solid response, though. TP's over and makes sure that he shuts down the aggression from Liquid.
Last game, Mickey was the one constantly getting pressured. This game, Mickey's got all the room in the world.
We'll find Tiger here. He's coming over to try and control the wards. They'll get him. 4 of them.
That's space. Information. Who needs wards when you can just face check the entire enemy team being there? He's the catalyst for Tundra here to make stuff happen at this stage. Problem is he's been responding to a lot of movements from Liquid so far.
See if they can burst him. They're in onto Mickey, dragging back into the Fisher. Perfectly done. They needed that.
Really good moves coming out from Tundra. I like what they're doing. At least they didn't have to use Wraith King ultimate. Maybe it would have been better if they used it, just for the slow.
Well, 9. He's going over the bounty. Quakefa's still rather low, but they've got the setup. Into the stun. He's able to break it for now with the Stimulate. Tiger's trying to chase. He's in. Lands it. Grabs the Illusion Rune, or at least preps it here for Quakefa. They've got the rune set up on the 9. If they've got any further lockdown into the silence from Tiger. If he can land the kick, he might just have it. He doesn't need to. Insania finishes the kill with the Purifying Flames, as Quakefa's also able to deal with Biver over to the side.
Even just the Yasha from Terrorblade does so much for his farming pace. We're going to see the Boots of Travel on back. Oh, he didn't go Boots of Travel. He's actually going a Yules of his own.
Oh, mid. They're coming in for the defense. 9. Look at it jump Insania straight away on the back lines. Takes himself a little bit of the Fate's Edict's actually able to get out the false promise, but he's going to be taking quite a beating through it. So should fall at the same time down bottom. 33, Fada and Biver. They're chasing down Tiger. 9's able to cross over with the step. He picks up a second kill.
While knowing that they can still recall him top here, as Tiger goes to try to give damage to disable it, but isn't there in time.
It's 9. He's going to go for Boxy. Insania holding on to the save. Actually not able to get it off in time as Boxy just collapses. It's the incredible burst of damage there between the three of them. They're chasing Insania as well. Fisher in a play as 2 tasty kills for the Skeleton King. I mean, as you mentioned before, of course, it feels like rather a hard game for Boxy to find a grab. Anytime that 33 is around, it's going to be put to a stop. They are able to get it onto Fada on the side. Good silence from Tiger as well, stopping any potential save coming out from 33. And allows them to kill off Fada without any interruption. This should be the space they need to finish the tier 1 mid. Is this where you like to see the Ag sort of just getting it straight away after the Manta nowadays?
If you don't need a BKB.
Baiver.
That was really nice.
He's dropping the Echo to protect himself, and may have just been enough to set up for the kill onto Tiger. It is. And they're over towards him. He's trying to hide in the trees. They've got him. Tiger punished there for his aggression.
This is just such standard Liquid Dota. You see a death from Taiga bottom as 2 other lanes are getting farmed by Batrider and Lesh. And I really like that Tundra is making sure they bring enough heroes to punish this splitting up from Liquid.
I mean, and again, as you said, this power that the Kotl has, you know, Skeeter, he's poking at top, and suddenly Fada's able to bring in 9, and it's a kill.
Went for the armlet for that early to mid-game presence, knowing that they were going to have to kind of fight their way back out on the map. I like that awareness of the state of the game from him.
Got the aggression in on mid as 9 tries to get things started. They're able to bring him down from the Yules, though, into the root. Have they got the lockdown? They don't need it. Just the silence alone stops 9 from escaping, as the bait was successful there from Liquid. Koifa trying to push him bottom. He's relatively alone. Only the Terrorblade by his side down here.
This is such a good move.
As they're in upon him. And Koifa, oh my goodness, when the crits landing.
If you look at what happened there, he TP'd bottom. If they're allowed to finally 5-mana barrel down a lane, Tundra's scary as hell.
A 9. He's looking for the backlines. He's onto Insania, but Insania will get the Fate's Edict off in time, so they can't commit with the combo. Turning their attention over towards Skeeter. Tiger, he's looking to start things off with the initiation. They've got the stun down onto Skeeter. They'll bring him down the once. See if they can do it a second time. 9 trying to jump over towards Tiger to burst him down. Baiver in with a follow-up Echo Slam onto the 2 of them. Boxy dragged over the side with the Remnant, but it's not enough damage to get the kills. And now Tundra, they've got to run. The Magnetize from Tiger onto all of them, forcing them to escape. As Fada will fall, Baiver as well. Tundra not quite having the burst and the focus to bring down any of the targets as Liquid. They hold strong and they kick Tundra immediately off their half of the map.
But they can always just recall him. Why not? Seems good.
Fada, he's setting things up. They're in. Insania, he's got False Promise at the ready. This is a hard kill to commit for with the backup of the Oracle. As Quakeface is going to be able to turn, stun into Lasso. They lock down 9, and now they'll run over towards 33. He's got the borrowed time, but with the 4 of them here, they should be able to take him down twice. No problem at all as he tries to TP, but Quakeface ready with another stun. There's no escape for him. As just a little bit of a hard one to go for again, trying those aggressive movements that they were getting away with earlier. Tundra.
This is huge.
Yeah, they can't
Both
get over
teams
here.
are very all-in on one volley of spells, so Aegis will go a long ways this game.
They're trying for Tiger, but Insania's in. False Promise is out. Now Tiger's ready to turn. Rolls straight over to Baiver. Baiver will prop the Echo Slam, but it's not enough damage to get any of the kills. As they'll lose Baiver, they'll lose the first life of Skeeter in the river. 9 tries to commit to burst through the Oracle, but again, Insania able to keep himself protected. And now the chase is there from Tiger, keeping the lockdown onto 9. He's out with the Dissimulate up to the cliff, but they see him and they bring him down as well. Easily prepped to kill him after the reincarnation by just forcing the rest of the team away whilst he's in the reincarnation animation. So now to the high ground they go. See what Tundra can do to put a stop to this. They're losing this tower fast. Very, very fast into the Edict and the Metamorphosis. And what kind of deep push do they have right now? Skeeter, he's going to try. He's going to get in on top of Mickey. They're trying to burst in the once. They'll be able to do it. They do manage to 100 to 0 him. take away that Aegis. Echo Slam dropped onto Tiger as they kill him, separated from Insania. So no saves for Tiger this time round. Now they'll see one more they can chase. They're over to the back line. Skeeter, he's looking for Insania. They've got the stun down. They'll bring down another double kill for Skeeter, but Mickey is still good to go with the meta up. He's punching into Skeeter. Skeeter at 33. They're trying to stand their ground against Mickey. Skeeter's still alive. The life still keeping him alive, but Mickey TP's out with the last few seconds there of the BKB. He will escape, but that will give the space for Tundra to clean up even more. Boxy, he's going for a TP out himself. He'll also make it out, but Quaitfa will not. As Tundra, they're able to hold and push back Liquid pretty big time there. Just able to do it exactly how they need to. Getting the kills on heroes that, you know, Insania, as we saw, just couldn't quite reach. He couldn't quite get to it now. Up top, Biver, he's starting to have a bit of a go onto Boxy. Tiger's there with the backup, though. Silence down onto Biver and 9. Biver's gone. And so is Farda. Skeeter, he's going to commit though. He's ready to go in with 33 over towards the backlines. Finds Boxy. Skeeter now stepping straight over towards Insania, forcing the Oracle away. Pots the BKB. He looks for Insania, but Insania kicked down to the low ground by Tiger. Tiger gets him out of there. Skeeter will just turn his attention towards Tiger instead. As Tiger will fall, Skeeter now down over towards Insania. The false promise comes to an end, and so does his life. Insania down, and now Mickey. Can they keep him safe? Quaitfa's by his side. See if they want to get in on this. Popping the Terror Wave. And 9. It's caught out by the Yules combo as they take out the Void Spirit. And with that, 33 and Skeeter will back away.
Even though he doesn't have any Grimstroke synergy. Boxy?
I mean, they got him. As soon as Skeeter's on a target right now, he will take them down easily through the duration of the stunt.
It's also really nice for maneuvering in fights just because there's like a lot of stuff on the ground, such as Fissure on his own.
Skeeter! He's in on Mickey. Mickey needs help, and he needs it now. The Echo Slam's down. Mickey's got to pop the BKB. He's able to turn and get the Thunder off. He's back up to full HP. Turns and rips apart Biver. Skeeter looking for a target. He's trying to stay on top of Quaitfa, but Quaitfa's popping the Bloodstone heal and the BKB. They'll bring down Skeeter the once. See if they can do it a second time as they surround him. Bring down Farda. He is able to get the blink off as he reincarnates. There was a buyback from Biver to an attempt to turn this fight around, but 33... he's getting focused. He'll try and TP his way out of there, but they've got plenty of Yules to put a cancel to it. As 33's back up to full HP, and instantly, as quickly as he heals up, he's back down to 0. There's now 33 down and out and unavailable for the Roche fight. Oh, he's done it, Brian. He's done it.
Oh. Well, that is also the other route.
I mean, that...
go.
With a Rapier in that sort of situation like we just saw, that Terrorblade's probably dead. He's definitely dead. I love it when it's picked up in a game that there's like only a few K difference in, you know. This isn't any... it's not drastic, but it is necessary. Skeeter, he's going to turn over towards Tiger. Tiger getting bashed by Roche. Tiger's gone. He's going to buy back Roche, and he's so low. They're trying to focus Skeeter. Skeeter's out to the side with the spider legs. He'll get himself away, and he's ready to jump back in. Straight over towards Quaitfa. He's found his new target. He's in onto the left. Quaitfa popping the Bloodstone in the BKB as he attempts to get away. The Terror away from Mickey will push back Tundra. He's in, ready to go for another round 9. Fissure out and Mickey. They're having to use the false promise relatively early there. Very worried about him being burst by the jump from Skeeter. So now no false promise. Can Tundra get a jump? Smoke up to try and get the setup from an advantageous position. And Skeeter's in. He's looking for Quaitfa, but instant Yules. As soon as he's up to the high ground, he's thrown up. He moves down to the low ground with the spy legs, takes out Tiger. Tiger's gone for 80. No way to return to the fight. Skeeter did pop the BKB, though, for that kill. See if he still feels like he can get back in. 33 causing attention towards himself. They move in. They've got the stun. The silence on the Mickey, but he removes it with the BKB. He's starting alive, still back up. Turns towards 33. Turns over towards Skeeter. Skeeter, he's out to the side. The Aphotic Shield will protect the Reincarnate. He's still got the 2 lives ready to fight with. We'll see if he's able to get back in. He is. Skeeter jumps in. Boxy. Biver. They've got him with the Echo Slam. Boxy is down. Biver trying to control Mickey. Mickey is attempting to stand his ground, but this damage from Skeeter's too much. The Ray Fire blast out. They bring him down. Skeeter gets the kill. Knight's got the control on Insania. Insania's down. BKB from Quaitfa. He's on the retreat, but Skeeter's up. He needs the crits. Bam! He's got it. Another kill for Skeeter. As it really could not have been a more perfect pickup. This Rapier is opening the game wide open in Tundra's favor. If they can continue to make moves like this in the fights, there may only be 1k gold in it.
Yeah, and he can always sell the armlet for a 6th item.
Yeah.
You've got the Ag Scepter upgrade, which is one of the better late game ones.
Skeeter's in. Whoa, Boxy. Quick reactions there. Is able to blink away. Skeeter, taking some heavy hits here from his reflection. As they'll step him out. Can they take him down? The once they try and they'll be able to do so. That's the Reincarnate gone. Boxy trying to commit with the BKB, but the Will-O-Wisp is down into the Fisher, onto the four of them. They'll get the last round, but the bell, the end goes down from Biver. He gets them all. Biver, beautiful jump straight into the heart of Liquid. Sends them shattering to the base. 3 dead, no buybacks. It couldn't be any better. Biver. And he's done it. I mean, this game looks to be over. And with the damage of Skeeter and his Rapier, they're just looking to close it. Quakefat and Insania, they've got some insane work to do if they want to try and hold this game and turn it around. I don't think they're going to be able to. Insania split off to the side. He'll get the false promise off. But he's dead. He's gone. Quakefat taken out as well, inevitably, by the remainders of Tundra. As Quakefat will buy back. But that is it. Tiger's up in a few seconds. But Tundra, they're closing it up. 9. Over to the left. They're trying their best to push them away off the objectives, but they cannot do it. The King is too strong. Triple kill for Skeeter. GG is called. What a series, what a game, and what a showing from Tundra.